okay, so you graduate from high school,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go to college for 1 semester.
Yeah, I go to college for 1 semester. I went to Rockland Community College in upstate New York, which was like Rockland was probably about 20 minutes outside of New York City. So my mom was insisting on that, I go to college, but I had a separate plan, was to go into acting, entertainment, anything, I could rap a little bit. And then, back then, I still could still dance and all of that, because I grew up doing breakdancing. So for me, it was
Mhm.
just like, anytime you went back to the Bronx, it was just like, everybody was talking about, yo, they're making a movie, Crush Groove. And, it was just exciting to hear that kind of talk in the neighborhood. So for me, I was just always wanting to be in that limelight, because I noticed that the gangster shit wasn't going to last long. I see homeboys that I grew up with getting smoked, and it was just like, it's not a good feeling, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. And did you have a rap name back then?
Tyski. Yeah, TY-ski. I remember one
Tyski,
day I
that is
got
such
caught
a
tagging that on a building. And the crazy thing about it, the owner was super cool. He gave me a job. He said, you don't have to do this. You should be doing something else. So, that was the last time I tagged my name on a building. And then, kind of started going legit from that point on, because somebody gave me a job, which is, I think, is one of the most gratifying things that you can do for a child, growing up in the hood. Like, give them something that they look forward to and want to show up for every day. So when the job was given, man, I was so appreciative of it, because I felt like, legit, like a working person, and it made me feel good. Some people might laugh and say, why you want to be a working person and this and that, at 9 to 5 is for suckers. Nah, that's not for suckers. That's for people who got a brain on their head, who want to be a part of society,
yeah.
Yeah, so
And
it was very inspirational for me to get that job.
well, and I guess you were actually friends with Bokeem Woodbine and Taye Diggs growing up.
Yeah, yeah. Growing up in New York, you ran into all these guys, and actually Tay also went to school up in Rochester, and it was just, we were all just trying to, young, and just, doing theater in school, whatever, talent shows, whatever. You could just tell back then that certain guys was destined for a certain type of life, and then to see us all now, it's just like, all right, the first person I saw on the screen was Bokeem, and then me and Ty also went in on Stella's Got to Get Her Groove Back. So that was very like big back then, So he got the role. He really did it good, and I was proud of him, And sometimes when we see each other, we still talk about it, how we came up and how crazy, The Rock is now. So, I wouldn't dare step foot up there again. And I think he feels the same way. It's just,
Mm.
it was just so damaging to people and, your life and your career. You go up there and be chilling, and, some jealous fool would probably try to kill you, just because
Yeah,
you're on TV. That's how that
right.
place is, a lot of jealousy.
Yeah. Boosie calls it a hypnotized with hatred.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
Yeah.
He ain't
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. I mean, he actually had to move out of Baton Rouge for that particular reason, and had to
Yeah.
go move in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. It'll kill you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why you can see certain people from that part of town are just different. Our mentality is different because we don't seen so much, so much violence over so much petty shit that you just be like, man, it's time to bounce. It's either bounce or die. There's no way to survive up there.